Hi Annette, I've heard that you've been having some trouble with some clients recently with your business.
We have. It's an issue that's been going on for at least 18 months, and it's really just come to a head as we've stopped services for them due to them not paying. Their accounts are as far back as October of last year, and we haven't had any payment since. So, and then they expect us to do more work for them this year, and still no money. So it has been incredibly difficult.
And has this put a huge strain on your business itself? Has it made a significant impact so far?
It's definitely reduced our cash reserves, which has made an impact on us as far as, you're looking at what accounts you can pay yourself, because we have debtors that we owe money to. You've got mechanics and you've got wages, insurances, petrol. It's an ongoing outlay of money each and every week, and when this has been going on for so long, eventually it's like a domino effect and it catches up with you. And we're not a credit facility, and we've been virtually holding the accounts for this particular client for over 7 months, and eventually it has a huge impact on our business.
Yep. And how do you think that it may have affected their position within your company now? What kind of relationship do the two of you have?
I approached it with a phone call, explaining to them, because they'd booked in another job, even though they hadn't paid their account. They'd booked in another job to be done, and so I had the dubious honour of ringing them up and saying, look, I'm incredibly sorry, but we've incurred all these overheads and expenses in advance, and your account is 7 months out. We can't possibly look at doing any further work. If you're able to get your account up to date, we're more than happy to do the work for you. You've been a long-term client. We've had a great business relationship in the past, and it's something that I would like to continue, but at the moment it's just used up all our cash reserves, and therefore we're really not able to carry any further expenses with it. So at this point in time, I have to say that we're not able to do the work, but should you be able to pay this account as soon as possible, then we can look at doing that, and you can definitely book further jobs in with us. So that was the case we were at. Unfortunately, obviously from the conversation, they didn't have the funds, and they said that they'll have to go with someone else, and I said, well, that's obviously not what we would like.
Yeah.
But by that conversation, I knew that they would either obviously not pay us, but look at getting someone else, and obviously not paying them as well. So it was just one of those awful situations that just had to be dealt with.
And have you had to deal with this sort of thing in the past before? Maybe not with this particular client, but with other people? How have you managed to deal with that before?
Just by constant communication, just ringing them and, asking where are they at, trying to gauge an idea from them as to when they should be expecting money through from their end. Everyone's in a different financial position, so they're waiting. Everyone's waiting for money from someone, so it is a domino effect. So, if they don't get money from their sources, then the people that they owe money to, they therefore have to wait, and those sources will then therefore have to wait, and it's just a flow-on effect. So, it's just staying in constant communication and seeing where they're at, and trying to your best to keep it on a professional level, because if all parties get upset, then they get their back up, and you definitely not get any money.
Yeah.
So it's just it's a fine line.
Yep. So how do you think it makes you come off as a person? Because I think it must be really hard sitting there over and over and over again trying to ask for something that money's a very difficult topic to talk about with people.
It is.
Yeah.
And in the early stages when I was having to ring up clients and ask for money, it was very hard and very difficult, and I just didn't want to pick the phone up. But the more you do it, the more it has an effect on you. It becomes, it's quite easy. You become unemotional to it. You are not personally connected to it anymore. So it actually becomes easier. The more you do it, the more it becomes easy. So it's just going, well, at the end of the day, I look at it that we've done the work.
Yep.
We've done a great job. They haven't complained about anything. They've been happy with our services, and we're actually entitled to payment.
Yep.
So that's how I look at it. So I'm actually asking for something that we're entitled to.
Yeah.
And that I don't have an issue with.
Well, thank you for talking with me today. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you.
That's okay.